Hi, this is Wiley Sharp with Catamaran Central, and today we're going to do a video walkthrough on board Moondragon. She's a 2021 Lagoon 46 located here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. All in all, a really nice equipped boat. I'm going to have the full spec sheet in the description down below, which will also have pricing, so be sure to check out that link. But all in all, like I said, a really nice boat. She was in crude yacht charter for a very brief stint early in her life, but she does not show like a boat that's really exhibited any charter wear and tear. The current owners have put a ton of money into the boat with solar, lithium. She's got a nice tender, water maker. She's got all the water toys you could possibly want, and they've just done a really nice job taking care of her. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump aboard Moondragon. Okay, we're going to begin here on the starboard bow, give you guys kind of a quick pano. And so, like I mentioned in the intro, this boat literally has got everything a family could possibly want to go cruising right away. I mean, you can see the swim mat there, big inflatable pillow, kayaks, paddle boards, etc., etc. So it really is a turnkey operation. Anyway, so we've got a split trampoline just like you'd find on every other Lagoon 46 out there. Dolphin seat to port, dolphin seat to starboard, flush mounted hatches throughout. I like that they did the tech deck comparable here on Moondragon. It's really soft underfoot and it's not warm at all. Up here centerline forward, we have the forward cockpit with gray cushion set from Lagoon. We've also got more than adequate storage, and the generators housed up here as well. And then underneath there, we've got the anchor windlass, which that's one of the things I think they improved on the 46 over the 450, which just replaced, was that, just the way they kind of made the winch captive there. So kind of give you guys another quick pano here. So it's a double spreader rig. You can see the B&G radar here. The boat's equipped with a full B&G electronics package, as well as a hardtop over the helm. Another nice thing as we continue making our way back, and we're going to check out the flybridge next, is just these integrated grab rails built into the coaming of the hardtop. So a couple of steps brings us up to the flybridge, which the flybridge on the Lagoon 46 is definitely a huge upgrade on the Lagoon 450 because you've got not just the seating area, but I like that the day beds are aft of the helm arrangement. This is a perfect time to point out the solar array, which this boat is equipped with just shy of 2,000 watts of solar on a really well executed solar array that even houses a Starlink bracket too, which we'll take a look at here in a minute. All of the sail control lines lead back here to the helm. So it's a very easy boat to sail single-handed. You've got good visibility forward as well as aft. Now with the flybridge boat, there's always a little bit of reduced visibility astern. Luckily though, this boat does have backup cameras. All of the winches on board are also electric winches, including the Traveler, which is a Harken powered Traveler. So here at the helm, we've got the B&G chart plotter, multifunction displays, Yanmar engine controls, as well as a quick windlass controller. You can pretty much run everything on the boat from up here on the flybridge. Making our way down the starboard weather deck. You'll see this is actually, Starlink is becoming more and more popular on cruising catamarans, as we all know. And in a lot of boats, the Starlink is kind of like an afterthought, where they mount it, how it's mounted. But I love that they did a proper fabrication of a stainless steel bracket off the solar array for the Starlink. So continuing down through this deck hatch, we have the first of two upgraded Yanmar diesel engines. Over here on the starboard side, it's simply just the engine, but over on the port side, there's the water maker. Got a nice fish cleaning station, and I mean I know I've talked a lot about this solar array, but I just love the way that they fabricated it, because this post is not really in the way because of how wide the sugar scoop is, but it gives you like a really substantial grab rail when you're getting in and out of the tender. And on that note, it's a Gala tender with a 20 horsepower Suzuki and a Euro helm. I absolutely love this solar array. Really, really well done, whoever fabricated it. So making our way into the cockpit, I'll just give you guys kind of a quick pano through the space. I absolutely love how large and open the cockpit is on the Lagoon 46. Last time I went out sailing on one was Fartin Roses. I'll put a link to the video of that boat. And she sailed really well and just incredibly comfortable. In fact, far better sailing boat than I anticipated. So here's the cockpit from another angle. Over here on the starboard sugar scoop, we also have the dive style swim ladder. And I'll give you guys a little bit better angle of the tender there too. So making our way into the cockpit, we have storage underneath the stern bench. We have storage over there underneath the starboard settee, as well as some storage underneath the wet bar, although not a ton of storage because it's got the factory installed refrigerator aft, ice maker forward, as well as a sink. Adjacent to that, we've got storage around the trash can receptacle. We've also got storage underneath here. And probably one of the most unique features on the Lagoon 46 is this articulating bench, which in this current position allows very, very easy protected access to the flybridge. But if you're having a larger dinner party, it gives you the ability to unleaf the table and have an additional, 2 people sitting at the head of that table. So let's go ahead and make our way inside Moondragon. Okay, making our way here into the Salon. We're going to start with the U-shaped galley over to port. A lot of things going on in the galley here. First thing is we have tons of storage underneath the countertop. We also have a freezer here. I'll point out the additional cold storage on the starboard aft portion of the Salon. Overhead storage. Large single basin sink, which, is really kind of a nice thing because previous and older catamaran designs, the French always put a double basin sink in, which is not exactly the most functional. We've got a 4-burner cooktop, which I like the way this 4-burner cooktop is arranged because those are actually usable burners because they're in line. So while I don't ever think I would have 4 pots going at once, I think it is a better arrangement having 4 in line versus 4, 2 and 2. So we've also got a Eno oven broiler, microwave, bread maker. I mean, tons and tons of storage up on the inboard side. This boat was used for crude yacht charter before the current owners took it private. So it's literally got everything you could possibly need. Port forward, we have the forward-facing nav station with the B&G electronic display. And with this generation of B&G, you really, down at the helm station with that one unit, you can control, not only see the chart, but also control the autopilot. So for a night watch or inclement weather, look at the visibility you have forward. Give you guys kind of a quick pano. And really just 360 degrees just about from this forward-facing nav station. Really, really well thought out and well laid out design. So starboard forward, we have a large L-shaped settee with storage not only under the bench adjacent to the L, but underneath the L-shaped settee itself. And then we're going to make our way over to the starboard hull, and I'll point out the 2 drawer-style refrigerators. And I love just the sleek light switches Lagoon uses here. I mean, it's just a very clean, smartly thought out interior. Going to make our way down the starboard hull and check out the the starboard forward stateroom first. So it's a semi walk around queen size berth with tons of natural light. There's also the first of 4 ensuite heads with separate shower stalls. Coming back here, starboard aft, we've got slightly larger feeling cabins, a little bit bigger walk around the berth, and as you can see, lots of natural light coming in from the outboard side, the stern, as well as overhead, and just well lit with the LED lighting up top as well as down low too. And through here, we've got the second of 4 heads, just like the one we already saw over on the starboard forward side. And then making our way across the Salon, we get into the second identical staterooms over here. So this is a really well laid out boat for not only private use, like a family with a number of kids, but also a great boat for crude yacht charter. So you can see they've got a smart TV there. They stored it for the passage up, but normally they would have it in the salon. Then we've got another head here. Whoop. So I'm still getting used to this new gimbal. And then, sorry about that, everyone. And then the fourth and final stateroom here, which mirrors what we already saw in the starboard aft stateroom. So there you have it. That's Moondragon, the 4-cabin, 4-head Lagoon 46, located here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Like I mentioned in the intro, I'll have a full spec sheet with pricing in the description down below. If you're interested in buying this boat, more information on this boat, or a similar boat, please leave a comment down below, shoot me an email, and as always, if you like what I have to say, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks, and have a good day.